Meaghan Scanlon is an Australian politician and lawyer who represents the central Gold Coast seat of Govan in the Queensland Legislative Assembly. She is currently the Minister for Housing and Public Works, Minister for Science and Youth Affairs, and Minister for the Environment and the Great Barrier Reef. She is also a self-proclaimed feminist who advocates for civilian rights. Scanlon was born on the Gold Coast and grew up in the suburb of Nerang. Her father migrated from England with his family at an early age, and her mother is from Moe, Victoria. Scanlon lost her father to melanoma when she was 13 and helped her mother care for her brother, who has Down syndrome. She attended Guardian Angels Primary School and Aquinas College before completing a Bachelor of Laws at Griffith University and a Graduate Diploma of Legal Practice at Queensland University of Technology. She briefly worked as a lawyer in Brisbane before deciding to pursue a career in politics at the age of 23. Scanlon ran as the Labour candidate for the federal seat of Fadden in the 2016 election but was defeated by Stuart Robert. She then turned her attention to the state election in 2017 where she won the seat of Govan and became the youngest female elected to the Queensland Parliament at the age of 24. She served as the Assistant Minister for Tourism Industry Development in her first term and was considered by some to be the unofficial minister for the Gold Coast. Following Labour's win in the 2020 election, she was appointed to the Cabinet as Minister for the Environment, the Great Barrier Reef, Science and Youth Affairs. In May 2023, she was promoted to Housing Minister in a surprise cabinet reshuffle aimed to revitalise 3 critical portfolios ahead of next year's state election. She replaced Leanne Enoch as Housing Minister, while retaining her other portfolios. Scanlon has been praised for her achievements as a minister, such as securing funding for environmental projects, supporting scientific research and innovation, and addressing youth justice issues. She has also been vocal about her support for human rights, such as marriage equality, abortion access, and Indigenous recognition. Scanlon is in a relationship with ministerial colleague Mark Bailey since 2016. They confirmed their relationship publicly in September 2018. Meaghan Scanlon is the new Housing Minister of Queensland, following a surprise cabinet reshuffle by Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk. Scanlon, who is the state's youngest minister at 30 years old, was previously the Environment Minister. She replaced Leanne Enoch, who moved to another portfolio. Scanlon's promotion comes at a time when Queensland is facing a housing crisis, with rising rents, low vacancy rates and a lack of affordable and social housing. As the new housing minister, Scanlon has vowed to advocate for civilian rights and address the housing challenges in the state. She has announced several actions and initiatives to tackle the issue, such as investing $2.9 billion over 4 years to deliver more than 14,000 new social and affordable homes across Queensland, establishing a housing supply expert panel to advise the government on how to increase the supply and diversity of housing in the state, launching a housing strategy action plan to outline the government's priorities and actions for housing over the next 2 years, supporting the construction industry and creating jobs by fast-tracking approvals and funding for housing projects, working with the federal government, local councils, community organizations, and the private sector to develop innovative and collaborative solutions for housing. Scanlon has also expressed her commitment to ensuring that every Queenslander has access to safe, secure, and suitable housing. She has said that housing is not only a basic human right, but also a key driver of economic and social well-being. She has pledged to listen to the voices and needs of the people who are affected by the housing crisis, especially those who are homeless, at risk of homelessness or living in substandard conditions. Scanlon's actions and initiatives as the new housing minister have been welcomed by various stakeholders, such as housing advocates, industry groups and community leaders. They have praised her for her vision, leadership and passion for housing. They have also expressed their hope that Scanlon will be able to make a positive difference in the lives of many Queenslanders who are struggling with housing issues.